I recently did a video about the Buffalo Bills and the trade market. Were the Buffalo Bills looking to trade or weren't they? That immediately started a debate between two players currently on the Buffalo Bills. We're going to talk about them and whether or not we should consider them on the trading block. Welcome to Billievers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Buffalo Bills Breakdown, where we take the 2019 offseason and we break it down and figure out what is going on with this Buffalo Bills team. In this edition, we're going to talk about two possible trade prospects from the Buffalo Bills team. Two guys who, in the comments, in my previous video, people talked about who could be traded, and we'll talk about them, both Zay Jones and Shaq Lawson, in 1 second. Before we do that, however, I want to remind everyone, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. After you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Not only do we cover the Buffalo Bills, Buffalo Sabres, we also cover the Buffalo Bulls, and March Madness is just a few days away. We will have live play-by-play reaction for both the men and women's college basketball tournament first round game right here on Billievers Talk. So again, hit that notification bell. We'll let you know when we go live. Both games on Friday. One starts at 4, the men, and the other starts at 4:30, the women. So if you're at work, or if you want to watch one game and listen to the other game, or if you just want to hang out with fellow Buffalo Bulls fans, come check us out. But hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well, and then also leave a comment. Happy to get back to you. What you guys think of Zay Jones? What you guys think of Shaq Lawson? Because that's who we're here to talk about. I did a video recently, and everyone talked about two possible trade players on the Buffalo Bills, players to be traded. That's Zay Jones and Shaq Lawson. And I want to play a little bit of devil's advocate why we shouldn't get rid of these players. Before I do that, however, I want to remind everyone my feelings on trade are, other than a franchise quarterback, everybody has a price. Okay, it's like the $1 million man. Everybody has a price for $1 million man, right? I think other than a franchise quarterback, everybody has a price. We hope we have a franchise quarterback in Josh Allen. No one's going to take him away. But if you're talking about adding weapons for him, maybe it's worth a second and third for Zay Jones, or maybe something like that. Who knows? But everyone has a price. Brandon Beane, you should be picking up the phone, listening to any inquiries about any player. That's my feeling on trades. So let's get that right off the bat. Also, I am not going to do comparables. I'm not going to compare one slot receiver to Zay Jones. I'm not going to compare one defensive end to Shaq Lawson in this video. I've commented about some comparisons, but as I think about it, I just think that's not fair, right? 16 games for Zay Jones could look a lot differently than 16 games for wide receiver X, right? Quarterback play, snaps on the field, just other things that might take precedence over, oh, he had this many catches for this many yards for this many touchdowns. It's not the same, okay? So that's my feelings on it. If you want to search how Cole Beasley did his first couple years, or how Julian Edelman or some other great slot receivers did, go ahead, knock stuff out. But I'm not going to do that here. So we want to talk about, first we're going to talk about Zay Jones, okay? Second, this will be his third year out of East Carolina. We're talking about 6'2", 200 pounds. Zay Jones, out of college, he did catch 158 balls his senior year, and you can't teach someone how to catch a ball that much, right? Either you know how to catch a ball or you don't. If you know how to catch a ball, you don't forget. It's like riding a bike. If you're a wide receiver, right? He caught 158 passes in college. Now, where has that been? I understand. I get that. Where has that been? And I want to take a look. Let's take a look at his rookie season. Okay, rookie season, he's drafted by the Buffalo Bills, 37th overall pick, second round. We trade up to get him, and I'm very excited about the pick. I was very excited. If you watch this video, you know I am a Zay Jones fan. So what happens in rookie season? He goes into camp. He has Sammy Watkins right there. Sammy Watkins, speedster, can get down the field. And we know how much Tyrod Taylor loves throwing that ball downfield, right? How much is Tyrod Taylor throwing that over-the-middle ball? Not so much, right? But he loves throwing it downfield. Sammy Watkins can open up the field. And then we sign a guy, a veteran player, who we look forward to, and even I was excited about this when it first happened. We signed Anquan Boldin to be on the other side. So now you have Sammy Watkins, you have the veteran go up and get it guy in Anquan Boldin, and you have Robert Woods playing the slot, where he's best at, where he can catch 158 balls a season. So that's very exciting. We're happy. But then what? Whoa, we trade Sammy Watkins. What? We did what with who? Huh? And I'm not saying I disagree or agree with the trade, but we traded Sammy Watkins. And then what happened? Oh yeah, Anquan Boldin decides to retire. So wait a second. So Zay Jones just went from the number 3 wide receiver to potentially the number 1 wide receiver. Now, a lot of things happened in that season where he went from the 1 to the 2 to back to the 3, right? So he was thrown all over the place his rookie year, and it showed up on the field. And again, we're talking about quarterback and Tyrod Taylor, whether you agreed with us releasing him or not. I don't care about that argument anymore. He's gone. But we talked about a quarterback who didn't even throw for 3,000 yards that season. Those are just facts. Those are just numbers, right? How can we expect any wide receiver to play well in that situation? I mean, he didn't even throw for 3,000 yards. Zay Jones in his career is 83 catches, 968 yards, 9 touchdowns. Very few of those came in that season with Tyrod Taylor. But then you talk about the offseason, and this is where it gets a little scary. This is where it gets a little sketchy. We all know that situation. We did a video shortly after it happened, breaking the news about the incident at the nightclub or the whatever it was up in LA or wherever it was, about him fighting for Jesus, breaking a window and trying to jump through it. Again, most people think he must have been some kind of drugs. Nothing came of it. Nothing ever came of it from the league. But we know that situation happened. I haven't heard anything about Zay Jones' habits this offseason yet, but the offseason's still young, still a whole summer to get through, so we hope nothing happens. But again, you do know that situation's out there. We hope that it's just a one-time incident, but that's something you have to be aware of. I'm not arguing that at all. If you went to that breaking news video, you will see that Steve nor I were very happy about it, and we were thinking about things at that time that it didn't hold true about what really happened, but that is something you have to keep in the back of your head. Was that a one-time incident? And up to now it has been, so we'll keep it like that. So he goes into his second season, right? Second season, we get Kelvin Benjamin midway through his rookie season, so we have Kelvin Benjamin come back. Go up and get it, guy, right? We're excited about Kelvin Benjamin. Who's our number 3 again? Or who's our number 2? Oh yeah, we don't have one. That's right. We're trying Robert Foster. We're trying Ray McLeod. We're trying anyone we can. What happened to our offensive line between 2017 and 2018? Oh yeah, Eric Wood had to retire. The whole Richie Incognito situation, and then we trade Cordy Glenn. So we know our offensive line is going to be porous going into 2018. Who's our quarterback? Oh yeah, Nathan Peter. Oh wait, no, Josh Allen. No, wait. Who is it? Matt Barkley? Huh. Wait, no. Anderson, Derek Anderson. Wait. 4 quarterbacks, 1 season. Oh, why doesn't my receiver just know? Like, yes, his job is to catch the ball, but we all know quarterbacks throw the ball a little bit differently. Quarterback's timing with the wide receiver has to be on point. This is the NFL. This isn't backyard football. It needs to be on point. His best game was with Matt Barkley. But also, you also have to take into consideration, after Josh Allen came back from injury, 5 touchdowns. 5 weeks, 5 touchdowns. I mean, you can't make that up. He had 7 touchdowns on the season, 1 by Nathan Peterman, 1 by Matt Barkley in the Jets game, and then 5 in 6 weeks, 5 weeks, whatever it was, with Josh Allen. Now, again, in his career, 83 catches, 968 yards, 9 touchdowns. Not the greatest, but you began to see improvement between him and Josh Allen. So now we want to trade him. Let's not get into a situation like we were with Robert Woods. Trade Robert Woods a little bit earlier than we should have. Now look how he's doing in LA. 83 catches last year. Just saying, we don't want to get in that type of situation. I'm not comparing Robert Woods to Zay Jones, don't get me wrong. 2 totally different wide receivers. But Buffalo Bills traded Robert Woods because he didn't do that well with Tyrod Taylor as his quarterback. Name me a wide receiver that has. Okay. And so we trade Robert Woods, and now he's over in LA, and he's looking pretty good, and Buffalo fans are saying, man, shouldn't have got rid of him. Which some Bills fans could tell that from the beginning, but that doesn't matter. He's gone now, but we still have Zay Jones. Let's not fall for the same trap. Then we go over to Shaq Daddy Lawson from Clemson. Okay, we draft him in 2016, first round, 19th pick overall by the Buffalo Bills, and his first 2 years marred with injuries, right? 2016, I don't think he played that many games for us. Then in 2017, he started quite a few games, actually. I think he started 10 games in 2016, had 436 snaps in 2017, 4 sacks, 33 tackles, 4 for a loss, and 5 QB hits. And you could say, not that good. Not that good. Not terrible, but not, maybe average. We could do better than that. But then you go into 2018. Now, we had about the same amount of snaps. In 2017, he had 436 snaps. In 2018, 440 snaps. So it's not that different. And we look at the numbers, pretty close to the same for the most part. 4 sacks, 30 tackles, 5 for a loss. But then you go down to the QB hits, 12 QB hits. Okay? That's not talking about just the pressures. That's talking about hits other than the sacks. So he added 7 QB hits. That's 7 more QB pressures. And who knows however many other pressures he added this season. We all have to admit Shaq Lawson played a lot better this season than years previously. So this will be his 4th year, the last year of his contract. We are not extending that 5th-year option as of yet. At least we haven't. So why would we get rid of Shaq Lawson now? We have 1 more year on his contract. Let's see how he does. Let's see if he continues to improve in a system that's meant for defensive players. You know, Leslie Frazier, Sean McDermott, they do a great job with these defensive players. And so let's see how he does in 2018 or in 2019, because I think he's gonna have to pick up some slack here and do a little bit better than he did in 2018. But still, what I am saying is let's see what they do. And again, like I said in the beginning, I'm not saying let's not trade them all together. I'm just trying to play a little bit of devil's advocate here. I'm also saying, listen, if someone pays the right price, they're all tradable. Trade them all. Trade them all except for that Josh Allen. Love Josh Allen. So that is my view on these 2 players. I hope maybe you guys agree, maybe you guys disagree. Let me know in the comment section. But like this video, subscribe to this channel, and again, leave a comment, and I'll happily get back to you. If you want to talk stats, we can talk stats. But I'm not here to talk just stats. I'm also here to talk about their personalities, their tendencies, things that are happening here, other than just what's on the paper. Again, Zay Jones, 5 touchdowns his last 6 weeks with Josh Allen as his quarterback. You can't look past that. That's impressive. Okay, you're talking about over 10 touchdowns a year at that pace. We'll take that from a slot receiving position, right? You look at Shaq Lawson when he gets rotated in, when he stays healthy, and even in 2018 didn't stay 100% healthy all the time. But when he stays healthy, he can be a productive player. Again, mediocre, and I'm okay with saying he's a mediocre defensive end. But can we get better? We can't trade someone unless we know we can get better. So that's what I'm going to say about these 2 players. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think. And again, I look forward to seeing you all on Friday for March Madness. I look forward to talk more about the Buffalo Sabres. We'll talk plenty of Buffalo Bills, and we'll talk all Buffalo sports. So subscribe, like, follow me on Twitter, and all that good stuff. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.